professor. Oh, wait, here's his professor. Okay. Oh, there. Ankit has a better professor than I do. Okay, and so he got his PhD in this. PhD. It's the difference between studying it and doing it. So, but here at IBM TV, we respect both the educators and the ones that are actually doing it. So it's all good. So, oh, we had a new person who's joined us, Shruti. Wow, I can't say her last name. Ankit, do you know how to do this? You have.
Hi, Shruti. Good evening and namaste. Welcome to IBM Startup Wednesday. And can you tell us about yourself? What do you do? Where are you from? And how's your business startup journey going on?
So, hello everyone. For records, my last name is pronounced as Kushwah, Kush, Kush, and Wah. I started my journey accidentally as an entrepreneur when I was taking my executive MBA classes in US. I dropped out from Crealoons and wanted to work upon something, and it just started accidentally and was exploring. So my background is medical advisor, and then I started my journey to explore more in the fields of crafts, arts, and design. And we had a multidisciplinary design studio initially. This is around 5 years, almost 5 years back. Now I am absolutely running successful. I can say successful industrial design and engineering studio. We're a service-based company. We build appliances, sensors, all the hardwares in startups. We also work with MSMEs, so that's my main business right now. And we recently launched a couple of other businesses also in FMCG and in bar accessories. So those are the other setups which we are building. So that's a little bit.
Okay. Can you demonstrate your product? I mean, can we look at that on the screen, Ankit? See what she actually develops.
We have a website. I can just.
You have to press the button share screen.
The name of the website.
Oh, can you put the website in the private chat so that Ankit can put up the website?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think it's here. Oh, it's Crealoons.com.
Yeah, so I just, yeah. So it's a very old website when we used to work as a multidisciplinary design firm. We are revamping and rebranding the whole structure in the next couple of months. So you'll see old projects, old updates on the website as of now.
Wonderful.
Okay, are you able to put up the website, Ankit? Oh, here we go.
Sorry?
There's the website. Make innovations happen.
Yeah, this is the website.
Oh, did you hear about the design company that was out of Australia that just got a valuation of $6 billion? Are you familiar with that? Let me get you the name of that company. It does something very similar to what you're doing.
I am familiar with the company. There are a lot of companies which are in kind of business which we are in. I've not heard specifically of the Australian one. We're close to and working with some of the US ones. So we do a lot of US offshoring design and engineering work and prototyping. So our main markets are India and US. Right now we have customers from New York and Florida. Yes.
So, Shruti, apart from this thing, you are involved with one more company. Can you share something about that?
So that's the FMCG brand, FMCG company which we are investing in. Like I'm expanding earlier now from service to manufacturing to FMCG. The second company which we are focusing right now is homemade, made in India products, spices, ghee. and dry fruits. So that's the second company. We're creating a home-based brand, not that it's for wholesale or anything like that, but we're creating a brand. So I'm just trying my hands on FMCG because it was on my mind since quite some years. And I just thought pandemic times are the right times to probably experiment the things which we always wanted to do. So that's the second thing. But we are also coming up with two products as our own manufactured products in the service segment, just to give boost to our service side of the business. So one of infrared digital thermometer. And second is the bar accessories, a brand new collection of bar accessories. So that's coming up as absolutely two entities of the same service segment.
Okay. Yeah. The name of the graphic design software business, the company is called Canva Inc. 2 days ago, it raised private capital, and now is $6 billion valuation.
Wow.
Well, good for them. We were never. I never hoped for an angel investor or everything. I started from zero, and with zero experience in design and engineering, I started learning it, and that's how it all started. So I don't know whether we're still ready for any sort of outside investments, and I'm not somebody who would be ready until unless I know that this is how I'm going to use someone else's money and this is how I'm going to return it. So I'm a little conservative when it comes to funding and all of that for my company, especially.
Wonderful. So, Shruti, do you operate from India or you operate from, countries like US or somewhere
We
else?
have office.
Yeah.
Our main operations are in. We have an operation in Pune and one in Ahmedabad. We only do offshoring in the US. So we have clients in the US, but we don't have an operations office in the US.
How was your marketing strategy? How did you get known to these companies or people that you're finding to produce your goods? How did you contact them, or how did they find out about you?
So the first strategy is thought leadership strategy. For any based company, we are creating a knowledge-based thought across all sites, participating in expos, participating in media, in conversations, in all of this creates an impact for our B2B business clients so that they can trust their requirement with us. So that's one strategy, thought leadership. Second is, of course, we participate in a lot of mechanical engineering, IoT-based exhibitions across the globe, where in some of them I am as a speaker or in some of them I am as a participant.
Ah.
Third, of we are members in certain societies. Yeah, just like members in Defense Manufacturers Association of India. We are. I'm also a TIE chartered member, which is the Indus Entrepreneurs Chartered member. So that gives us access to a lot of businesses to speak about, to them and probably take their requirements.
Congratulations. That seems like it took a lot of footwork on your part. You had to make yourself known. You had to be present at these events.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
No, this is very, I
Yes,
just
yes,
want yes. I just want to know, as you are operating from India and you are even women. So actually, my PhD topic based on women empowerment and the glass ceiling factors and these things. So I just want to know what type of challenges you face right now as a woman when you start your business, or how you getting support from the local ecosystem, like from governments or your family or from your bank, whatever it is.
So my family has been my strength. I mean, they have known me that I'm a super ambitious girl turning into a baby, of course, now. So that part is sorted for me compared to rest of the women. Um, the second thing is we get a lot of support from the ecosystem when it comes to women. There are a lot of platforms. bringing competitions of women-based businesses, and they can win those competitions. In fact, TAI was one of the platforms wherein they have launched an AS program, and they bring women across the nation, and the whole thing is funded by the US consulate. So programs like that are boosting entrepreneurship. But for me, the biggest challenge is because I was entering a more engineering and manufacturing area, although as a service company, but our more B2B, and we had to speak to a lot of male-oriented businesses. And here, no offenses to anybody, but they looked at me as a young girl with less experience initially, and they doubted on the capacity whether we will be able to do it or not. Because I initially it didn't reflect the kind of strength we had in the team. So it was very hard for the until and unless they speak to my team to make them believe that yes, we have the capacity, we have the capability of handling a project like that. Our actual project size is very high. It anywhere costs from let's say $10,000 to $50,000. It goes higher also. So for anyone to believe in that sum of money with us, it was very challenging. It's been 4 years now, almost being in the business, and people have started knowing. So there is a level of confidence from one customer to other, which is now carried forward. So yes, we did face some challenges. I guess once you prove your point in the market and then you say that here I am, and that solves most of the problems.
So, Shruti, you know that right now during the COVID, things have changed. So, how is the business during COVID and post COVID? And do you see any industrial design changes post COVID?
Actually, for us,
Can you hear me?
that's what I'm coming to. Actually, for so COVID times were actually a blessing for us.
Oops.
So there is
Well,
this technical issue, so she'll join back again whenever
what she was
can.
going to say is, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think the idea with the COVID was a blessing for her, and I was waiting on how that was true, and so we lost her at just the wrong time for me.
I know, but I think she should join back because she was trying to join back again and again. And
Okay.
there might be some issues because there are a lot of bandwidth issues going around. And
Yeah.
India is facing a monsoon right now, so that's why that is going up and down around most parts of the country. And there's a lot of things going around. I can see a volume coming up somewhere. I'm not sure where whose system is troubling today. Is it
It's a
him or
cyclone. It's from the
the
cyclone.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah. I think that was a great conversation with Arijit, and we got to know about gaming industry, and he would love to join back again because of short of time he couldn't continue. But I think once we start doing a special show on gaming, because gaming is not just about entertainment, it's about knowledge and it's about learning as well. And we can do a lot of games like Science Man and Chess Man and all those things because
Yeah.
I think that's the future. Because I am very much so I don't play games, but I play games which gives me a lot of inner sense to it. And I still remember a game called Monopoly or a game called where we used to play and we used to learn and we used to create more great learnings. I think Shruti is joining us back here. Yeah. So I think there's a lot more things to be done on the gaming industry, and once we have VR and other things coming up, and I think the industry will change automatically. I think we lost you at a point. We were discussing about COVID and what's going to happen, or what are the changes in the industry post-COVID scenario. Are you with us right now? Can you hear us, Shruti? I think it goes down. I'm not sure whether the
Yeah, I lost the connection in between.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
It's
Yeah.
happened to all of
that's
us.
okay. So did you get my question, or you want me to repeat the question?
So yeah, no, I get the question. So I'm answering that, us, it came as a blessing is because most of the companies under the COVID time actually actually you felt that there is a need to bring innovation in their company. There is a
Yeah.
need to change the product as per the market evolution. And that is where they needed companies like us. The second reason is most companies realize that the overhead cost of hiring full-time employees for
Yeah.
engineering or designing or prototyping was cumbersome to them. So we are more moving towards a world where talent sourcing has increased. The people want to just hire talent for a specific time, and they're ready to pay the fees. So for us, we actually cracked three clients in between the COVID times, and we saw huge demand upscaling because everyone suddenly started to change their game, change their product, bring a little new innovation to the product. So that's how it has been with us.
That's wonderful.
That
And
is
what are we seeing right on the screen? Can you elaborate or share something about these products?
So this is a smart dustbin which we made which we actually conceptualized. We actually did not reach to the prototyping phase.
Okay.
It smartly segregates the dry and the wet waste internally, and it was actually integrated with your smartphone. So it was IoT based smart dustbin.
interesting.
Wonderful. That's interesting. And what about this water bottle?
So water design is actually a little mechanical design. The client wanted to know what is the weight of the bottle, including the empty weight and the weight with the water, how the cuts are going to impact the mold. So that's where we designed the whole bottle as a engineering. It's more of a mold design of a bottle and then the actual bottle design. So it's not a lifestyle design in bottles, which you mostly see in other areas. It's a bottle
Yeah.
which was actually designed as per the mold, and we ran actually a simulation on this particular project as to what would be the manufacturing defects with this design and where the client might have an issue with this design. So that's what we did with this project.
Wonderful. And these are biodegradable plastic plates.
Oh,
Yeah, these are biodegradable plastic plates, but the problem area here was when you get a complete plate, right?
Yeah.
There are issues that you might not be able to finish the whole food, and the half of the food gets wasted is because you can't close it or you can't keep it back. So this was the problem statement which came to us, and we solved it with a foldable aluminum foil that you can fold it and then you can again close it and then consume the food whenever you want with no leakages around, and you can put it inside your bag again. So this was with an objective of leading towards less food wastage.
So is it leak proof as well? I mean, we just have to cover it and it's done.
Yeah, it's leak proof. Yes.
Wonderful. So do you have any order for these kind of plates? Because I know that it's a big market in India.
Oh, well, we did not probably lead to any marketing because this was not our concept. We actually signed NDAs with our clients.
Okay.
Until and unless they want to move ahead, we can't practically have any marketing rights.
Okay. Wonderful. And what is this smart briefcase?
Actually, this is a lunchbox, a smart lunchbox again.
oh,
Okay. Wow. That's
Yeah.
interesting. I think everyone on our panel would like to
So,
have this.
everybody in Silicon Valley would like that too.
This lunchbox looks empty. I mean, why it's empty? This
sure.
is,
If you get me a confirmation, I'm saying if you get me a confirmation from Silicon Valley for this product, I'll give you 5 prototypes for free.
so Shruti, you don't underestimate because Jim is one of our investors and he invests a lot of funds in companies in Silicon Valley and around the world.
I am not ready to take it. That's what I said. That if you're ready to get me somebody who wants it, I'll give it to you.
But the problem is that everyone is wondering that why the lunchbox is empty. There should be some fruits and vegetables or maybe something tempting so that we can go ahead and buy that stuff.
Yes.
Oh well, that because we haven't had many of the products here. I mean, after this is, as I said, this is a very old website. We have
Yeah.
done some very interesting projects after that also,
Okay.
which we will put in. But the fruits and vegetables, please excuse me, we did not keep, the designer did not keep it.
That's okay. So how this lunchbox is different from what we have in the market right now?
It retains the nutrition and temperature of the food automatically. It was completely a material innovation.
Okay. And what is the weight of the lunchbox? Because it looks heavy to me. I'm not sure how much the weight is.
No, this wasn't. No, this wasn't too heavy. This was actually for professionals who go to office and who take homemade food with them. So there was
Okay.
a section for each and everything.
Okay.
Yes, and
And we can keep it in
you can pack a healthy meal at your home and then bring it to your office where you don't have time to eat well. So you can prepare yourself. Yes. It's a wonderful idea. A tremendous concept.
But Shruti, I mean, on our panelist, our panelists don't have any knowledge about Dabbawalas. Do you think Dabbawalas would be able to carry this briefcase lunchbox?
Yes, I would. They would be.
I think I'm losing your voice
It's
because
lighter than the steel which Dabbawalas carry.
can you pardon again because I'm not able to hear you properly.
Hello. I'm saying it's lighter than the steel dabbas which dabbawalas carry. So, anyways,
Okay,
it's lighter than the dabbas which dabbawalas carry.
wonderful. And they have a box where you can carry your water bottle as well.
Yeah.
Yes, you can keep a small bottle of water inside it.
Interesting.
Yeah, most of us, have to carry briefcases with papers and documents and things like that. But we could also have our food in it. That would be wonderful. So, is there a compartment there for documents as well?
That was the whole idea, actually.
Great.
Well, if you cover all these bases, I think you would have a hit in Silicon Valley.
But Jim, what do you think? We can have a briefcase, smart briefcase for chessboard.
I'm sorry, Ankit, say that again.
A briefcase for a chessboard. So basically, it's a briefcase, but when you open it, it's like a chessboard. I think Shruti can design that design, and that could have a sanitizer. That could have all those things.
That is a wonderful idea because after COVID, what we were talking about is having to wash down all the pieces all the time, and so if it's contained, everybody can take care of themselves, keep themselves safe, and still play chess.
So Shruti, here's the challenge for you.
Yeah.
If you can design a hygiene chessboard with a briefcase, with a sanitizer, and with all those chess elements, we have a lot of orders for you.
The Eid Foundation would definitely step all over that.
No, we are serious. I mean, if you can come out.
Ankit, send me over an email writing the requirements.
Whenever you are ready, we can have a demo. When you are ready, we can have a design demo, and then we can pass and we can work on the product demo whenever it's possible. But I think we can create some kind of business out of it.
Absolutely. I mean, I am ready. I said, Ankit, send me a mail, send me the whole brief, and I can just look up to you, and probably in 3 or 4 weeks can come up with a plan.
So that means, Jim, we need to set up a Zoom call again.
Hey, it's one of the things that I'm so grateful for IBM TV to be involved with it because these are the people that I've never would have had a chance to meet otherwise. And so, all these things I've been writing down because, of course, Kimberly's not here, but I've been writing down all the emails, all the URLs, And so it's opening up a world of opportunity for me.
That's wonderful.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
think
sending over the email also on the chat.
There you go.
so. Sharif, what do you think about industrial designs in Malaysia? I mean, it's around the world, but I'm not sure how big is the industry in terms of because people are still who are doing traditional businesses. They don't understand what the power of a design and how much amount or how much optimize they can do their business if they just redesign their product or their approach or maybe their machinery or maybe their product.
One thing in Malaysia, basically, there are many Chinese business organizations, but still there is a chance and a room for like business like this kind of thing because this is necessary. This kind of product is very important and in this market. So I don't know what her plan or something, but she can try in a Malaysian market because Malaysian market is not Malaysia. It's a very good hub for Asia Pacific. Like example, as there are many international people, they coming here and it's a tourism spot. Especially many tourists come here. But example, now there are some changes because of COVID-19, but still they have a very good infrastructures. There are many people from international market. They come here, and I think if many people come in Malaysia and this kind of and they have a very good land, very good infrastructure, beautiful business environment, and they are very business friendly. So by this way you can at least integrate it with the local Malaysian ecosystem. When you integrate it with the ecosystem, I think you have a lot of chance. You never know, maybe you also get investment from here, or you also get I don't know, like you can utilize your Islamic finance concept or something in for your business because I want to say that Islamic finance in Malaysia and this market, they are playing very good role. So there is a win-win situation for everybody. You can utilize it's anybody's chance. Anybody can come to Malaysia. Even I can say many people even from Silicon Valley, they come to me. They said, okay, I want to start this kind of tech business and these things in here. Maybe they are not too much of successful in USA, but when they come to Malaysia, they get new environment, a new opportunity, new chance, and they explore themselves. So startup, one point, this is my understanding, like even though like there are some challenges, many startup they cannot achieve their goal because 90% almost they fail. But example, it's my understanding, I don't know if you give them chance from different environment, and different environment you can try with different startup, maybe they can achieve their goal. I want to use this concept like I told you before, this gramming phone, like Telenor company, they are not doing very good in Europe, but when they move to South Asia, so specifically example, they start with Bangladesh, then they move different countries, even they come to Malaysia now. So they're playing very well. So I don't know, like any of the business, as it is the startup show, if they can, if they want to utilize the Malaysian ecosystem, definitely as much as possible we can, we will help. We will help. Here,
Wonderful.
government also very friendly.
So, Shruti, if I'll talk about IBM TV
Yeah,
apart from the web channel and
yeah.
apart
If
from
Ankita,
yes, you want to say something?
sorry.
Yes, Shruti,
Yeah,
you want
I
to
was
say
saying that please connect me to Sharif offline. I would be
certainly,
happy to connect with him.
certainly.
Of lately, what Sharif has said, we also work with hardware manufacturers.
Mhm.
I didn't get you. I mean, can you repeat again? I will connect with the team, but you were saying something else as well, Shruti.
Yeah, I'm saying in addition to what Sharif has said,
Yeah,
am I audible now?
Yes.
Is
yeah,
that
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying we also have a sort of an MOU sort of agreement with hardware-based accelerators in
Okay,
US and in India to give discounted services to startups in hardware. It could be startups from healthcare to sport tech to wearable tech. So that's where we give our services also at a much reasonable cost.
wonderful. And Shruti, what I was saying is that on IBM TV, apart from worldwide television and a web channel, we broadcast to the world. with more than 100 countries and people watching us live and recorded. Apart from that, we all are entrepreneurs in our own field and experts, and we do a lot of business work as well, helping people to expand their businesses globally in different countries. So that's why we are connecting the right dots, and we have an arm where we just talk about business and how we can help each other to create more businesses around the world. Because what happens is that you might be successful in India, but if or in some other country, you have a lot of challenges. So that's why we have board of advisors from Australia, from Malaysia, from Silicon Valley, from Africa, from Singapore, from a lot of countries, and then those people come together and help to expand your arms in these countries, so that at one point of time you can do businesses on all these countries because they're experts and they know how to run it. So that's what we do on IBM TV, and that's why we are here to make sure that we are a big family and we work together as a one world, one family, and try to connect the dots and make everything possible, whatever we can do, and be positive and be successful in what we can do.
Yes, absolutely.
2 thumbs up.
And you know, Shruti,
Sure, that's lovely.
our viewers would like to know that from which city you are beaming in right now, because there's a lot of connectivity. And, they believe that we have a good internet connection in India as compared to other countries. So from which city you are logged in right now?
Ahmedabad.
Hyderabad.
Hyperbad.
Oh,
They should have Google Fiber there. Come on.
I know that city, Nick.
I know that city. It's in India. Okay, so India. Yeah, but they should have Hyperbad should have good connectivity. I mean, I'm on a Google Fiber now, and I connected it so that I'm not Wi-Fi because Wi-Fi is slow.
But Nick, what happens is that if you want to connect Ahmedabad, you have to say Came Show. If you don't say Came Show, you won't be able to get a good connection.
Hey, that's it. Okay, game show.
Yeah, you got to have your game show. Yep, that's for sure.
But Nick,
So now
you don't have
revert what is Came Show, because Shruti has to revert what is Came Show. I would like to know.
Nick doesn't have monsoons in North Carolina, so his connectivity is not affected.
Yeah, Game Show is like asking.
No, we don't have that. No game show. No game show. Not in Raleigh. We're in Raleigh, North Carolina. And for those who have joined us later, this is IBM TV Network. We have Ankit Kandlawar from New Delhi. I'm from Raleigh, Durham. Willie Hill, the mate, is from Australia. G'day, mate. Melbourne, to be specific. Jim Mead is from that socialist country in Silicon Valley. And Shruti is from Hyderabad. And of course, we have Sharif the scholar from Malaysia. Okay, so everybody, welcome to the IBM TV network. And today is Startup Wednesday, so we're discussing startups. And we also do have a guest who's going to be joining us who does his own little, I'm not going to say it's a startup. Oh, it's Lynn Shepard. Yeah, Lynn Shepard from the Family Dollar Store, one of our sponsors. Is going to tell us what's going on with the Family Dollar Store. Unfortunately, you cannot buy these things in India, Australia, Hyderabad, India, or Malaysia, who happen to all join us. So you can only buy it in the United States of America right now. But, things will change. So Lynn, tell